Rick. I'm going to take a few moments and go over the changes that were made with your website. I took care of all the issues we faced earlier today with the update. That was an enormous task, but everything's good to go now. All right, so as quick as I can, I'm going to run through this. This is an exact replica of what I shared on the video with you yesterday when we was discussing it. And I actually have the video to save so if you want to go over it again. But we have the three sliders here, and the call information. So if I go through the sliders right here, you'll see these. Now these will pause on hover. So if I got the mouse hovering over the slide, it will pause. If I move it away after a set amount of time, it will change. Now I still have to speed this up for you. And one thing I did do is I caught the typos that you mentioned, and I'm assuming they were in this area because this is the only area I typed. The rest of it was copied from your content. Excuse me. Another area I changed up a little bit was I changed the design of this. I didn't like the animation effect when we hovered over it. It was really tacky for your site. And I adjusted the colors to match the site a little bit better. Okay, sorry, had a support call, 1 o'clock in the morning, go figure. Okay, but now when I click step 1 and I view all ATMs, it opens in this type of module box pop-up. And you have all your ATMs. The reason I did this was so I could get more ATMs in front of their face without them scrolling. I wanted to get your number in there. And if you notice, this box here, it has a little more details about the ATM. The other one, we didn't really have the room to put much content. So I'll close this out. And if I scroll on through, it's just like the layout I showed you. You have the 3 sections, the one that are color coordinated, kind of staggered down. So there was the 1, and we got this, the gray, white, and then it drops down to number 2, and then to 3, okay? Now, Nova Scotia, Canada, all state pages and Canada pages are exact same, except for the text on them. That starts about right, as you know, starts right around, somewhere right around here. Okay. Now, I want to go over the mobile devices really quick while we're on the video. And one more thing before I go over the mobile devices. I know you mentioned that something about the other design I showed you, and I know exactly what it is, but if I were to click any of these images, Bitcoin, any of the new images, it's going to open in this page here. Now that opened with an anchor link, that's why it dropped down to this area. So if I were to click, let's say, one of the other images, let's say the gift card image, it would open in this area. And this is the page I want to try to get some SEO benefit from. Meaning the content we have, the little bit of content we have on the homepage is not going to give you much in terms of SEO rewards. But this page here, we can start putting a little content on it regarding the new machines. Right now, I just have dummy machines holding the place. But as you can see that, it's ready to go. I just need the content from you. And the very bottom, on that image I showed you, you couldn't see this give pay machine in the background. So I wanted to show you that really quick. Now keep in mind, this isn't listed on the page anywheres on the website except hidden behind a few images linked. So what I mean by that is in the slider, the Bitcoin goes to Bitcoin section of that page. The money transfers the same way, and the same with the gift cards. Okay, now I'm going to jump over to ScreenFly and go through the mobile view really quick. As you can see, this looks good on pretty much all devices. So if I go through it, it's going to work fine on any device. Let me click the scrolling button here so I can scroll through. I don't want to, make the video too long, so just really quickly, you can go through here and you can see that it looks really good on all devices. Now if I go over to a computer, and let's go to a 20-inch desktop, and this is just because it's not refreshing here. Let me reload it. Alright, so that's the 20-inch desktop. Go down to a 15-inch notebook. We're good. Let's go over to a tablet. Let's go down to an iPad Pro. There we are on iPad Pro. Let's go to a Samsung Galaxy tablet. Here we are there. Let's go over to mobile devices. Let's go to a Samsung Galaxy popular phone. Looks great. Okay, and I'm going to try to get the menu. Menu's working as expected. Let's go to a couple more devices. Go to iPhone, another popular one as you could imagine. Let me close the menu. Again, one more. Let's go to the Samsung Galaxy S2. And there we go. Okay, Rick, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call anytime. If you need anything else done to the site, we'll be happy to do it. Just send over the content. All right, I'm going to close the video out now. It's getting too late for me.